Hello everybody, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for March the 6th. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This reading could play out today or over the next several days. This reading may or may not be for you. I had to take a day off yesterday. I was not able to channel the daily message. I was in some very heavy energies. So let's see what kind of a message needs to come through for the collective today. Keep in mind, this reading is not sign specific, although I will call out any zodiac signs I feel need mentioning throughout the reading. Okay, guys, somebody here is on the right path. So I think you've been climbing the ladder to success. And maybe it's time to, think about a relationship, spending some time together with somebody. So let's see what else needs to come through. You're definitely on the right path. So what else does the collective need to be aware of? Children. You might have children. Children are definitely in focus when it comes to today's energies. I think somebody is releasing some past regret. That special occasion card keeps coming out. So I think somebody here has recently had a birthday or celebrated a birthday, some type of celebration get-together. They're showing me the Four of Wands, which is like a get-together, a foundation, a marriage. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. So children, somebody here is embracing some change. Maybe it's time to take a vacation. I kind of feel there's been some past regrets that have been recently worked through. I think some clarity has come forward. Somebody here has been reading between the lines in order to get some clarity, I think. There's likely been a loss of some sort here as well with the sadness and the loss, the graveyard. So maybe somebody recently crossed over. Maybe you've been grieving a loved one. Maybe you're going to meet somebody new going on vacation. There's big changes coming. So maybe you're in a marriage, a committed partnership with some children. Maybe there's some changes coming. Definitely a special occasion, a celebration after a loss. Victory after a loss is what's coming through. And maybe, making peace with the past regrets, erasing some past mistakes, kind of being accountable. Maybe somebody's been left on red for quite some time. There's definitely changes coming. I think there is a past life connection here, likely a higher level of commitment, a marriage is in focus, maybe a getaway together with the children. I feel somebody's recently gone through some profound transformation, embracing some change. There's been some illumination recently, maybe around some unhealthy patterns. Maybe somebody's recently transformed some addictions, released them. Maybe from, a standpoint after, going out, maybe there was some partying, some drinking, which led to a loss, which led to an ending. Definitely needing to show some compassion. So you're on the right path, but there's something needing to be addressed when it comes to this sadness and this loss. So definitely children are in focus with today's message. Definitely nurturing children. Maybe there's been some children that have been affected from a sadness, from a loss, and there's a need to nurture some young children. Young children are in focus. Maybe when it comes to some past energy, there's something that needs to be addressed in the present moment when it comes to some children. So let's see what else needs to come through. There's this void. So somebody's been in the dark night of the soul, missing somebody from the past, really digging deep to understand, maybe somebody's been filling this void with addictions is what's coming through. And there's definitely a karmic burden that is needing to be released when it comes to embracing these changes. So I think this has been a long-standing burden when it comes to these addictive behaviors, when it comes to filling a void from within. And I think something is needing to be acknowledged and released in order for some healing. I think you might want to control your anger. If somebody is kind of releasing some addictions, you might, negatively react to some situations. A lot of aggressive energy when it comes to some enslavement and some victim mentality. And then we have this star energy coming through. Somebody here might be famous or a public speaker. Somebody here might be a famed artist of some sort, a healer, a reader, definitely a very recognized member within the spiritual community. Somebody here is really living, you know, a really good human experience. Somebody here is really living in their higher purpose, and is a light, is a beacon for humanity. And I think this is illuminating some past regrets, is what I'm feeling. And somebody here might be getting very angry when it comes to this victim mentality, when it comes to feeling enslaved in maybe even a marriage that's just not working. And somebody is like deep within some void, dreaming of something, dreaming of maybe going back to something from the past. Maybe this feeling was triggered by a recent get-together, celebration, or special occasion, and it's triggered this deep sense of loss of something that you missed out on. I definitely feel somebody's been feeling all alone, really needing to make a choice. When it comes to breaking free, stepping into freedom, somebody here is needing to take action in order to break free from a circumstance where I feel like they've been at the mercy of another. So I think somebody's gaining their strength and their fortitude to kind of take their power back and releasing a long-standing karmic burden that I think is needing to be healed, especially around a past life connection. But let's jump in with some tarot and see what else needs to come through. There's that, you know, mental exhaustion, mental anxiety, a lot of looping back when it comes to some past regret, when it comes to something missing on the inside, digging deep to understand what that void is, when it comes to maybe figuring out planning, what do you need to go towards? I think somebody here is at a crossroads, is at a dead end, really feeling emotionally bankrupt, needing to trust in their intuition. I think somebody here is at the crossroads is what I'm feeling. But we will see what else needs to come through in the energies today. So somebody here has definitely been playing the victim, playing the martyr, really learning a lesson when it comes to some past heartbreak, some past betrayal, some past wounding, really going deep. I feel when it comes to, you know, finding their spark for life again, Pisces energy, I think there's been some past pain that's been held on to for a very long time. Maybe somebody's repressed this pain with some addictive patterns, really trying to fill a void with some overindulgences. And I feel somebody here is gaining some enlightenment in the energies when it comes to a brand new beginning. Maybe, you know, learning something new. I do feel community is in focus, especially with all of this Aquarian energy. So, you know, pages are fresh new energy. Definitely children are a factor when it comes to this reading today. And somebody here is gaining a new perspective when it comes to a sense of community, when it comes to working together within a partnership. Brand new opportunity here. We've got some Saturn aspects in the energy today. And, you know, we always get that little gifty after we learn that very tough Saturn lesson. So I think get ready to learn something new. Somebody here, I think, is been dreaming about coming forward towards somebody that I feel has some social status. Brand new beginning. Get ready for somebody to reach out with an offer, an invite, an exciting invite. After going through a period of enlightenment, I think the energy's been stagnant for quite some time as somebody has gone into the depths of this heartbreak. And it really is in the shadows that we can find that creative spark. So I feel if you've been waiting for something to manifest, the wait is over. I think something is about to bloom. Definitely somebody getting ready to take some action forward to close out a cycle, a very painful cycle that I think has haunted somebody in the mind space for a very long time. I think there's been a lack of communication, and somebody's about getting ready to illuminate everything that's been hidden in the dark, to bravely step forward and communicate. I believe to this pre-Empress energy, perhaps about a third-party karmic energy that was blocking some illumination and some movement forward when it comes to this marriage, this higher level of commitment, and quite possibly even a soulmate reunion. So I think somebody's really been trapped up in their head for a long time. This has been going on for maybe even 3 years, 10 years. It's hard to say. Threes, definitely third-party energy here. And the Queen of Wands reverse is very jealous, very possessive, has really grip to control when it comes to creating all kinds of blocks. And I think now that the blocks are removed, somebody's sitting in a lot of shame and regret and remorse. So I think there's a lot of illumination coming forward. Somebody here might be even having a raging emotional outburst. The Queen of Swords reverse can be very vindictive, jealous, possessive, can lash out. And I think the energy's been very dark. And somebody here has this pre-Empress energy that I feel is just sitting there waiting patiently. And somebody is getting ready to get in the driver's seat and to go quickly towards something that I think they've been laser focused on for quite some time. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Cancer, or a Taurus. And I think there is the possibility for a reunion. Somebody's been sitting in some Five of Cups, grieving about the past. And somebody's getting ready to cut out this third party. Somebody's well aware of some third party energy. And the time is now to kind of bring an apology forward in healing. And I think this has really been withheld for quite some time is what I'm feeling. So definitely an opportunity to start again. I think we're dealing with two separate feminines here. There's been a masculine dealing with a feminine who doesn't know her worth, doesn't know her value, and I feel it's been a situation of unrequited love, and I think it's kind of time to bring that to the forefront and to bring healing into a situation. I think there needs to be a lot of conversation about this ending in order for, you know, wishes to be granted. So definitely this energy of two people not on the same page. Maybe somebody does have a lot of love for this feminine, but, you know, I think it's out of obligation. There's definitely an unrequited love situation that is needing to be healed and talked about in order for this new beginning, because I think there's a masculine, you know, that's been doing all the work. I think there's a woman in this connection that, you know, maybe she can't sustain herself financially. And somebody's maybe been, you know, victimized with their heartstrings, emotionally manipulated. And it's kind of time to go your own way, to come out of this hermit energy, to come out of this mental mind trapped. You're really not stuck. I feel two people that are very emotionally dissatisfied, stuck in a prison of their own making, really needing to break free and get honest. I feel the masculine really needing to get honest about some past regrets, some past regret, remorse, guilt. And really, it's kind of time to find that strength and that fortitude to make amends with the past in order for karmic rebalancing. Absolutely, the Justice and the Six of Pentacles. So somebody here I feel is praying for forgiveness. There's a lot that's been hidden in the dark. Somebody's been hiding, you know, their true intentions, you know, masking their pain through addictions. And, you know, when it comes to a missed opportunity with what I believe was wish fulfillment, Pisces energy again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Libra, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries with the Fool. And I think it's kind of time to bring these hidden emotions to the surface. I think the time is now to kind of do that deep dive, to do the healing work, you know, embrace this new passionate beginning. But there's going to need to be a talk about some deceptive energies in the past. I think there's been, you know, resistance to these changes because it's going to take a lot of communication and a lot of truth. But, you know, this is what you prayed for. So there is going to be an opportunity to talk about a missed opportunity when it comes to some third-party interference. Somebody here has been in a foundation dealing with all kinds of power struggles, all kinds of issues, dealing with a snake. And I think there's going to be some communication about this as somebody prepares to lay down a long-standing burden. Somebody's at the crossroads, and there's going to be some communication about somebody walking away from something, maybe even experiencing some financial hardships because they kind of outstayed their welcome. They really played into something longer than they should have, staying stuck at the crossroads. And it's kind of time to leave this struggle behind. Somebody's definitely been struggling financially and really stressed out about that. So Let's dig into this Ten of Swords, because this feels like some massive betrayal has taken place. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Queen of Swords. Yeah, cutting out that third party. I think somebody did, you know, somebody is feeling betrayed, because I think somebody's leaving a marriage, going towards the past life connection. There is this brand new beginning in love when it comes to a spiritual connection. The Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and I think this feels like a massive betrayal. And there is a feminine here that is very angry, very bitter, quite possibly even going to act vindictively and revengeful, because this feels like a betrayal, because there's definitely, you know, some past energy coming back to be dealt with once and for all, some karmic judgment coming forward and awakening. It's kind of time to make that final judgment call. And somebody, I feel, is going towards an Ace of Cups, and they've withheld this for a very long time. And get ready to receive an apology, because somebody is, you know, at that crossroads, ready to bring healing into a situation. There's been a lot of back and forth juggling, playing games, a lot of victim mentality, power struggles when it comes to a cheating scenario. And I think it's kind of time to birth that new life and to build a legacy for the future. So we do have an Empress here. She is the epitome of unconditional love. She's likely single, has a lot of options. She knows her worth. She knows her value. And, you know, somebody's looking at this Empress as, you know, their ultimate fulfillment, wanting to come forward to build that foundation with her, to rebalance the situation from the past, to get back on track. Somebody wants to spend some time with this Empress, and I think they're going to reach out with a message, something small, in order to spin things forward, because this is a fated, destined connection. And I think somebody's spiraling out of control when it comes to just how badly they want victory with this Empress. So get ready for some swift change up ahead. There's definitely something crumbling to the ground when it comes to this new beginning. So let's get a couple last messages from Spirit. Birthing a brand new life. I think this decision was made around that Pisces new moon. And I think it's kind of time to make that choice. This Empress will love you, support you, and never ever make you feel small. So I think somebody's been dealing with the feminine that's been very controlling, and it was not reciprocated. There's a masculine here, I feel, very depleted. And there's a feminine that's really sitting in her intuitive nature. And I feel a masculine coming forward to honor this connection, to, you know, initiate some change, to initiate a conversation, and to really take better care of something that I think they did not take care of in the past. The Empress is a mother. Could have a single mother here. And I think somebody is getting ready to come forward and compromise, to come forward with that loving heart. Because I think somebody's learning a valuable lesson about self-sabotage. They've really been going within, and they're kind of ready to come out of that hermit path, because something's been illuminated, and it's kind of time to create that healthy exchange and that healthy space in order to bring balance back into this situation. So get ready to receive some communication, an apology after somebody breaks free from something very toxic and unhealthy. And that's what I've got for a message today, guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a twin flame reading with me, please feel free to check out that description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.